All right. Take a deep breath. When you take a deep breath, don't lift your shoulders up. Let the breath go down. Like it's trying to get all the way to your feet. And then let it go all the way from your feet, all the way up through your nose. If possible, if you don't have some kind of nasal issue, breathe in and out through your nose. Now, gather twice. Do that again. Allow your chin to float down to your chest. Gently roll your ear to your shoulder. Back to center. Other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more on each side. Float your head up, wrap your arms around your waist. Give yourself a really nice twist. And start the twist from the hips, let the waist go around, and then the shoulders go around, and then the head goes around last. When you come back to center, it's the same way. The waist comes first, then the shoulders, then the head. You start the twist from the bottom of the spine up. You get a better twist than if you crank the head around and ask the body to follow. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Back to the center. Hands on your hips. Nice, generous circle. Other direction. Now take both hands like you're holding a ball and go gently floating them to your right, and then float them up a little bit, back to the left, up a little higher, back to the right. How many of these back and forths you make strictly up to you? It could be as few as 3, could be as many as 6 or 7. When you get up to the top, however high that is for you, float back down and see if you can remember to go the other direction first. So now you can also add a little bit of twist to this. Makes your path, this is called wandering up the mountain trail. Makes your path up the trail a little bit bigger. It's good for your back, good for your spine. Don't hold your breath. But breathe, just breathe, doesn't matter where. Long, slow, deeply. You don't have to time your breath to your hands unless you really want to. One more time. And also, as we add the twist, add a little sway to the left and right. So I'm gently shifting my weight on my feet. Now put one foot in front, take both hands, kind of like shooting them up and rolling back. Now I'm doing this as large as I can. I'm even involving the feet, so I'm coming up on the back toes a little bit, rocking back off the front toes a little bit. One more time. Now we're going to keep the hands moving, and we're going to switch feet. One more time. Now, feet back into your hips. You got to come back down that mountain trail, so your hands are over your head. But this time, as the hands go to the right, let the body shift to the left foot. Hands go to the left, let the body shift to the right foot. This isn't poking your hip out. It's gently shifting your weight from one side to the other. What up? Do it the other way. And again. You can add that little bit of twisting motion to it if you like. But focus mostly on the weight shift. Shifting right, shifting left. And then one foot back in front like before. This time the hands go all over the top and they're going to go down. And you can fold forward a little bit if that feels good. Don't do it if it's bad on your back or if it makes you unbalanced. When you go down, do not pick up the back heel. Keep that back foot solidly on the floor, because when you're going down, you pick up the heel, you might unbalance yourself. Bad idea. One more time. Then switch feet. One more time. Now, feet under your hips. We're going to do just a little bit more twisty action. Take your left hand, kind of reach it out, and then twist the whole body as you, it's like you're throwing a softball over against the wall. And then reach out and twist. Breathe in, twist, breathe out. One more. Keep the twisty action going, but now the hand comes pretty much right across your chin, your nose, your upper chest, doesn't matter. And it's like, sort of like doing brush knee, but the hand should have a little bit of wavy feel to it, right? So it might start up a little higher, come down a little bit, and then go back up a little bit. So my whole body gets a little bit involved in the wave. My knees flex a little bit, twist, I breathe. One more time, both sides. And then feet right under your hips, gather. Breathe in, breathe out. Do that again. Lift and settle. Hug the big tree. Now, Old Man Young's wild horse. Roll the ball. Right foot forward. Let the right hand go floating up and away. Now, just keep that right foot in front. We'll do 3. Now, you may be tempted to pick up the back heel. Don't for this one. Keep that back foot nice, firmly connected to the ground. But breathe in, out. Let's do 3 more with the right foot. And then 3 more with the left. And then feet right under your hips. Gather twice. Lift and settle, hug the big tree. Now the white crane spreads her wings, roll the hands. Left toes forward. I'm sorry, right toes. I can remember my right and left, thank you. And then we're going to switch on each one. So now left toes. Don't be in a hurry, you don't have to move your feet fast. Breathe slowly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now move the feet to the breath, just like you're trying to move the hands to the breath. Move it slowly, deliberately, consciously. Once more on each side. Feet under your hips, gather twice. Now brush knee and push. Take your right hand, left hand down, right foot forward, and push. 3s. So I roll back, and I push. I do that one more time. Now I'll switch. Switch again. One more time. Feet under your hips, gather. Now play guitar. Let the hands float around. Right heel forward. We're going to leave it there. Float around again. This is really going to work that back leg a little bit. Hanging around on one leg. And now we'll switch. Threes. Now we'll switch again, but we're going to let the hands go in the other direction. So now they're floating up 3 times. Now we'll switch feet. Now switch feet again, but we're going to split the hands. So the left hand goes down, right hand floats up, and then they come back into the guitar. Do that again. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Switching feet. Now switch feet again. We're going to alternate those. So I'm going to go circling down, circling up, and then up and down at the same time. And then again, other foot down, up. And I like to call this the splitting guitar because the hands are going and then they come back. Let's start one more time. Down, up, split, down, up, split. Feet under your hips, gather. Now, push the monkey or feed the monkey. Reach forward, reach back. Gently, little monkey on your hand. Push little monkey off your hand. Reach. You can think of feeding your monkey. Little monkey on your hand, reach back. Grab some cherries, Jubilee, and give it to your little monkey. Then reach off to the left and feed the little monkey. One more. Back to the right. Back to the left. Feet under your hips, gather. Now we're going to take all those moves and put them into a sequence. This sequence is basically the first two parts of a form called the Tai Chi 24. Roll your hands. You can do wild horse. Left, right foot, right hand. You can do it 3 times. Then you can do what's called a half step. What that means is my back leg steps forward a little bit, and then my front toes go forward a little bit more for the white crane. Now take your left hand right across your face, right hand. Now move that right foot forward a little bit and brush knee 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you can do another little half step. Back foot steps up, front foot steps out, and you play guitar. You can do the guitar in any direction you want, it doesn't matter. Now reach forward, reach back. You can do 2 push monkeys. 1 little step backward, 2 little step backwards. There we go. That's the whole sequence. Let's do that heading off to the left. So wild horse, 3 times. 1, 2, and I'm using angles. You could step straight forward if that's where your living space allows you. I find working the angles, half step, gives me the room I need to do a little bit more motion than forward and back. Brush knee 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then another little half step, and to play guitar. Now, push the monkey twice, or feed the monkey twice. 1, little back step, 2, little back step. We'll do the whole thing again. Wild horse off to the right. Little half step, white crane, white egret. There were 4 egrets out on the lake this morning. And then brush knee and push. 3 times. And a little half step. Play guitar. 2, feed the monkeys. 1, 2. Gather in. Wild horse, left foot 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Little half step. The white egret spreads her wings. Brush knee 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Little half step. Play guitar. 2 monkeys. 1, 2. Feet under your hips. Gather twice. Now hold the ball. This is grass to sparrow's tail. Take your right foot. I'm going to go at a slight angle. You could go straight to the side. We'll do that later. Pull back. Press. Roll back and push. Make your hands nice, generous, circling around, and then going off to the left. Forward off. Pull back. Press. Roll back and push. Nice, generous circles. Forward off. Pull back. Press. push. Left foot. Now, I'm going to go not at the angle now for the next one. I'm going to go all the way over straight toward my left wall, right wall, that wall. And the reason I want to go straight to the side is now I'm going to make a different transition. I'm going to take my hands over the top, and I'm going to shoot both hands up toward the corner of the room, big stretch. And then I make a nice circle with my right hand, and I do a bird's tail. Forward up, pull back, press, roll back, push. Now, same thing. Circle around, and then stretch, and then ward off. Pull back, press, pull back, push. One more time. Circle, stretch. Really nice, big stretch in the side of the body, and ward off. Pull back, press, roll back, push. Let's do it again. Stretch. Ward off. Pull back. Press. Pull back. Push. One more time. I might have said that before. I really meant one more time. Ward off. Pull back. Press. Roll back. Push. Feet back under your hips. Take your time. No need to hurry. Find your nice center spot. Gather twice. Now, take your left hand over to the right and give me a single whip. And then take that right hand around. We're going to do cloud hands. I know we usually save this for the end of the class. We're going to throw it in here. Just two. And then hook, single whip, over the top. Hook, single whip, take that left hand around. Give me two sets of cloud hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, hook, single whip, right hand over the top. Hook, single whip, right hand around, cloud hands. Hook, single whip, right hand, hook, single. Let's do that whole thing one more time. Cloud hands, heading left, 2 sets. 1, 2. Hook, single whip, over the top. Hook, single whip, round, and float. Hook, single whip over the top. Hook, single. Feet back under your hips. Gather twice. Now we're going to do a move that I haven't done. I don't think I've done it before. All right. Take both hands around. You're going to kind of bring them up. And as you do that, as you open them up, you're going to bring your right toes forward. Right? And then nice and gently, slowly, don't be in a hurry. Bring your arms up. Bring your left toes. Now this is actually stand on one leg and kick. But if you have balance issues, or you don't have enough space to kick anything, or to kick rather without kicking something, just bring your toes forward. Perfectly okay. You can bring your toes forward with a little drama. One more time. Now keep the action going. Bring your hands in right in front of your cheek and sweep them around. It's like I'm trying to bash my two knuckles together, but I don't quite get there. And then circle the other way. Up and out. Kick if you want. Put the toes on the ground if you need to. And then this is called strike both ears. So stand on one leg and kick. Strike both ears. Stand on one leg. Just tap the toe if kicking's not a good idea. And strike both ears. No problem with that. One more time. Feet under your hips. Gather twist. Now cross your wrists. It really doesn't matter which one's on the outside. I have my right hand on the outside. And then one goes up, one goes down, all the way around, till they cross again, right in front of your chest. And then take your left foot, point it out. Take your little right hand, gently reach it up. And then bring that right foot back, circle, out to the left side. Out to the right side. This hand just kind of rests on the side of your tummy. Don't worry about it too much. The most challenging part of this is one hand goes up, one hand goes down, and then one hand goes out and the other hand tucks away. It's called Old Man Chen ties his coat lazily. Once more on each side. Feet under your hips. Gather twice. Now take your right fingertips to your left wrist. Take that left wrist around. You're going to bring that hand right up alongside about ear high. And you're going to gently push it off to the corner of your room. Now you're going to switch. Right hand, left, like you're checking your pulse. Sweep across. Bring it up right beside your ear or cheek, either one, and push. Sweep. Now take your right foot and make a little step. Take your left foot. Make a little step. Now, double action here. Right foot and the left foot moves in a little bit. Sweep across. Left foot, right foot. Sweep across. Right, left. This is Old Man Sun ties his coat lazily. Two more. Left, right. And then feet right back under your hips. Gather. Let's go back to single whip. Take your left hand up and hook. Take your right hand and your right foot up. Now take that right hand back. And you're going to let it swing down across your hips. If you can flex your knees a little bit without hurting yourself, that's good. If you can't, don't bother. And then float it up. And then make that a big circle. And then hook. Single whip going back to the left. And this is the snake creeps down. Circle. Hook. Single whip. Snake creeps down. Circle. Single whip. Snake creeps down. Circle. Now we're going to change the snake down a bit here. You're going to bring both hands in and press down with two palms before you open back up. And then sweep around, hook, single whip. Both hands press down right in front of that right knee before the left hand goes floating up. Hook, single whip. Doesn't have a cute name. It's called press down with both palms. Once more on each side. Gather twice. So make sure there's nothing right behind you. I'm going to move forward just a little bit so I don't trip over the fireplace. Take your right hand over. This is cloud hands around the circle. So take your left foot in. Now your right foot, you won't be able to watch me the whole time here. Your right foot steps slightly back. So now my chest is kind of toward my TV set. My right foot comes straight in. My left foot steps slightly back. So I'm looking sort of like toward my dragon here. Right foot, left foot. Right foot, left foot. So all you're doing is instead of doing cloud hands in straight lines, you're doing it in a very nice little circle. Now, I can't see you that you're all like back facing me. I'm going to assume you are. So we're going to do it going around the circle the other way. So right foot steps straight in. Left foot steps slightly backwards. Right foot. Left foot back. So you're doing cloud hands while you're getting a panoramic view of your house, apartment, domicile, whatever. Or if you're doing this outdoors on the deck, you're looking at the entire countryside as you walk around. Cloud hands around in a nice, gentle circle. I'm back to the front. I'm going to assume you probably are too. And I let that hand float around. And I gather one time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your hands up all about heart high. So instead of earth breathing, this is metal breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Metal has two fundamental attributes. One is the principle of attraction and repulsion. You gather into yourself the things you need, and you repel the things that you don't need. Breathe in, attract, breathe out, repel. Metal is also the element of tools. In this case, tools probably means intellectual pursuits. Breathe deep and think about something new you'd like to learn. One more time. And let your hands gently float down. Cup that space just below your belly button. Take one more nice, long, slow, deep breath. And go make a nice day.